What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for a very special edition of the 3 to T series, where I'm attempting to play every single course within GSPro by playing 3 holes per course, usually the 1st, the 9th, and the 18th. But more so important than the golf here, very special 3 to T, because this is a great course for, as in for an even better cause, because if you guys have been tuned into some GSPro announcements as of late, we are playing the ForeBatten charity event. This is actually, it's Tobacco Road, the course. So there was two separate courses that were uploaded here. I'll get into this in a second, the whole ForeBatten with the two different charity events and whatnot, or the 2 different courses. But Tobacco Road in Sanford, North Carolina. Course design, awesome job by CE Sim Golf. So the whole reason why this is important is because there is a 2-week SGT tournament going on right now, which coincides with a auction at ForeBatten.org. That's ForeBatten.org. You can go there to check out the auction or donate. As of the making of this video, it's Friday, February 21st. There's about 12 days left, so this auction is running from 2/19 to 3/5, and I kind of heard about this and got some of the information behind this, which I was unaware of previously, from the podcast Between Two Biomes, Mashy and Master Blaster. I have a bunch of stuff written down over here, so I don't want to forget anything. But basically, the whole reason behind this is David Kahn, who you may be familiar with, who is one half of the team of the Jackson Kahn design. He was part of the making of Bootlegger's Lair. They're a real life course designer in real life. I was unfamiliar. Very heartbreaking story. David Kahn actually has 2 twin daughters that I believe he said were about 15 years old. Again, I got this information from the Between Two Biomes podcast on Tobacco Road. They did a great 20-30 minute interview with Chris Anderson from CE Sim Golf, as well as David Kahn from Jackson Kahn Design, where he went through a lot of this. But I'm just trying to do my part to try to raise some awareness. I'm by no means a big YouTube channel or have a lot of influence or pull by any means, but it's just my goal to be able to get the word out as best as I can, even if only a couple hundred people stumble across this video. Better that you guys know about this great cause than not. So I'm just trying to do my small part. But David Kahn and his wife have 2 daughters which were unfortunately diagnosed with juvenile Batten disease, which I've never heard of before, hence the whole name here with the golf. But basically, they unfortunately, it was a later diagnosis. They were unaware for a while, but it is basically making their daughters slowly but surely go blind and have dementia. They just had a recent spell where they had some bad respiratory issues in a hospital. Very heartbreaking story. I was clicked on the episode to be able to kind of get an idea of what was the making behind this. I was kind of more in line with the GSPro stuff, but this stuff really tugged at my heart. But heartbreaking story to have parents find out that about your daughters, that pretty severe disease that they were diagnosed with. But all this is because every year David Kahn, he puts together a real life tournament here at Tobacco Road where they raise a bunch of money to be able to fund research, donate to the cause, find possible cures, possible solutions to make their quality of life, his daughters and anyone else that gets diagnosed with this, make their quality of life better. So they have a real life tournament every single year and raise a bunch of money. So they thought it would be cool to partner with GSPro, so another official GSPro release, and do a charity event in the kind of simulator world here. So this course, again, this is Tobacco Road, but it has a lot of the signage and the course sponsors and all that stuff. So let me see. Did I get everything here? I think I did. So basically, as far as the auction goes, personally for me, I'm gonna go over and donate. I'm a big fan. For as long as I can remember in my adult life, I have an automatic monthly donation that's set up to where I donate monthly to St. Jude's Hospital for Pediatric Disease and Wounded Warriors. To me, those are 2 big causes. So this is right down my alley in terms of pediatric disease, just terrible. Terrible to hear this kind of stuff, but I urge you guys to go over and either do a one-time donation, whatever you can afford, anything will help to go to this cause. And also, they have an amazing golf auction with seemingly hundreds of different options that you can look through. Pretty much every big name course that you can think of, cool experiences, meeting famous players, getting trips paid for, all that kind of stuff if you enter the auctions. Again, you can go over to ForeBatten.org to be able to check that stuff out. But apologies for the lengthy intro. I wanted to write some stuff down to make sure I didn't forget anything. But you can see the sign here. It shows that the bidding is open and the bidding's closed, and they have a 2-week tournament going with SGT to raise some further awareness here. So awesome course. We'll get into the course a little bit more. Me and Gary Golfy actually did a live stream a couple days ago on the day that this came out. We played the regular Tobacco Road. I wasn't aware of the whole backstory behind the ForeBatten thing. In hindsight, I wish I would have done this one to get even more exposure, but I'm planning on doing this 3-to-tee video and then do another 18-hole live stream to, again, try to do my part in trying to help out the cause and raise some awareness. So I urge you guys, like I'm going to go donate or enter any of the auctions that catch your eye, which there's a lot to catch your eye there for. But let's get into it. First hole, 9th hole, 18th, trying to be even par. We'll see how it goes. First hole here at Tobacco Road, par 5, 552. We'll hit the flyover. Oh, I got to click over here before I can do that. Try that again. Again, just devastating with David Kahn here in the backstory with him and his wife and his 2 daughters. Heart goes out to them and any other families that are affected by seemingly this pretty rare disease or any other, like I said, with St. Jude and stuff like that. Those kind of causes are close to me. So thoughts and prayers to everyone that's affected by that kind of stuff. But in terms of golf here, let's see if we can put something out here. This is a pretty amazingly designed course. CE Sim Golf did an awesome job, but it's also a pretty brutal course in terms of playing. So let's aim probably out here somewhere. Again, I'm aimed at 300, but that's just my line that I'm going to take. I am curious, do these... All right, so no colliders on the signs. I was kind of curious, so I'm left clicking. No colliders on the sign. I was just kind of curious about that. We'll aim up here on the left, try to draw this back, and try to be even par. 3-to-tee series. Again, this is more so about raising awareness for the foundation and the charity event, but 3-to-tee series, whatever one is the most popular, I come out and do an 18-hole live stream for that particular course. So I'm hoping that it'll be this one on top of the live stream I'm already planning on doing to try to raise some more awareness. But let's enough talking. Let's get swinging, and I'll mention the link. I'll pin the link in the comments. I'll put it in the description to go over. So FORE is like the 4 in golf, but ForeBatten. I'll pin all that stuff so you guys can go and check it out, which I urge you to do. But let's see if we can get something in play here. Oh, that was low on the face, but I think it'll play. 144 ball speed. I took my own advice before this and actually hit a couple drives on the range beforehand. I mean, we'll take that. Only 232 carry. It was 144 ball speed, 232 from the square, 251 in the game, 281 total. That was some nice roll out there, but leaves us with 264. Probably going to hit 3-wood off the deck and not quite get it there, but we're gonna take aim. This Tobacco Road, I've seen other bigger creators do stuff here, and I was aware about all the crazy bunkers, all the waste bunkers to where you can ground your club and drive through a lot of them and all that stuff, but the layout of some of these holes are just pretty crazy. All right, let's see. Run up a 3-wood up there, and then it is a par 5, so hopefully have like 50 yards or less into this. We'll see if I really hit one good. Probably not. I don't think I can get it there from 260, but crazier things have happened. Toey, drawn back though, 216 carry. Go! Well, you guys are going to get a good look at these bunkers, which Sim Golf did an awesome job at. I mean, you see all the detail. I'm only running, I say only, but I'm running at 1080p Ultra, but I'm sure if you guys are running this in 4K, I'm sure the graphic quality is just off the charts crazy. But this is going to come out a little bit right. We'll aim over here. We've got 36 yards, up about 2 feet, and I think I would consider this a greenside bunker, so 25% or so. So that's going to be another 6-7 yards. So we'll go 56 and try to hit it about 40-45 or so. Firm greens, firm fairways, as you can see about that tee shot, runs out a lot. So wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to leave this a little bit on the shorter side. Well, that was only 29. It's going to work, though. 40 would have been way too much. Cut that a little bit chunky, but gives us a look for birdie. Playing the furthest back tees, I have the wind turned on just to calm so you can see the bushes and the trees move. Course altitude, all that good stuff. 5-foot gimme circles like I usually do. Breaking from left to right. 16 feet. Going to play 15 feet, 9 stimps. I think we'll go here. Using the Square golf launch monitor like always. Sometimes I forget to mention that, but if I'm in the garage, I'm using the Square. I'll let you guys know if I ever change back to the R10 or get anything else. 15 feet. Stay up. I don't think there's a little bit of a pull. I don't think the line was terrible and the speed wasn't too bad. I think I just maybe a little bit more pace. That line wouldn't have been too bad. I think it just broke a little bit more. But well, this is cool. So Unicore sponsored. I saw Ben Q in some of the pictures was a sponsor. Awesome job. They were able to bring in some outside companies to raise even more money. So even through one, second hole, 9th hole, par 4, 402. We'll hit the flyover. I mean, these graphics. There's been some amazing courses that have been uploaded as of late to GSPro here. So this one, we are going to move over. Let's see if this is still the same. So it is. I mentioned this when I was doing the live stream with Mashy. I know I'm really not supposed to be over here, but it was the same thing when I was playing the regular Tobacco Road with Golfy, and Mashy was in the live chat. He's mentioned maybe he would be able to say something to see Sim Golf. I don't know. I think they said like this, they can't really control that. I don't know if you can tweak it at all, but I have noticed that you're able to move it beyond the tee marker. I'm kind of taking advantage of this capability just a little bit, but let's tee this up again and try to put something out there. Maybe a little bit higher ball speed, up towards 150 ideally, but first course of the day, first couple of real swings of the day, so you never know what you're going to get. We'll go here, try to draw it. I think I have 1 or 2 other videos that I previously recorded the other day, but I'm going to try to get this one out tomorrow, so you guys should be seeing this on Saturday, just to be able to get this out in a timely manner and have as much people come across the auction and be able to donate and find out about the awesome cause as possible. All right, 149, a little bit toey, but that'll work. 248 carry, 256, get down there. We'll take that, 284. Leaves us with 117, up 10. So we got 127, relatively flat lie. We'll go here, account for the draw, and sometimes overdraw. I think pitch and wedge. Again, firm greens and firm fairways, but firm greens on this shot. Don't necessarily mind being a bit short. little bit thin. May work though. Sit there. All right. That actually worked out pretty good, despite the not so great contact. Another birdie look. See if we can drop this in. This is makeable. Pretty straightforward putt here. I think I'm just going to go right edge. Don't want to give up the cup. Right about there. Six feet. 9 stimps. Going to play closer to like a 4 or 5 footer as a feel for what I'm used to. So, see if we can drop this in. Are you kidding me? Ah, that's brutal. 2 pars in a row. That was such a makeable putt, and I pulled it 0.4. Man. Oh well, even through 2. Third and final hole, 18th hole. Par 4, 423 yards. I mean, it's just crazy. Even like I have some extra lights on so you guys can be able to see me, and my projector's not the best in the world, budget projector, but even with all that going on, the graphics on this course are just insane. So again, I'm going to take advantage of the, the little tee box thing here. We're going to aim out yonder, I think, over there to the right. Again, although difficult, I found like most of the course, like there was a lot of room. There's really no out of bounds, it looks like. There's a lot of room to miss. So even on some pretty wayward shots the other day, when me and Golfy played a full 18, kind of got away with some of them, which on a I guess more normal course, I guess you would say, more out of bounds, more water, all that kind of stuff, not quite as forgiving. So although you have to contend with about 1 million bunkers, there is some room out there to kind of spray it all over the place. So let's see again if we can get 149. We didn't quite hit 150, but oh, that was low in the face. 144. I think it'll play or not. Well, that wasn't great. Now we're blocked out. We got issues. Spoke too soon. That was bad. All right, let's try to scramble. So, if we check these trees, collider, we're going to have to take our medicine and go out this way. I think if I press B, no, what about 5? I'm trying to see if I'm aimed right at a tree or not. So out there seems a safe-ish line to get us out of here. So we're in the pine straw. I think that's only 1%. 152 right there. I'll try to, the best that I can, hit kind of a slinging draw and try to get it to work back to the left. We'll go out there, and I think I'm going to try to hit kind of a hook 7-iron. As you can see by that tee shot, I'm not the best at keeping it in play and hitting it straight in the first place. So for me to try to start working these shots and do anything kind of super crazy, not exactly in my wheelhouse, but we'll see if we can get this to work. Shut down the stance, shut down the face. Wow, look at that. Well, that went better than expected. That actually, I tried to start that further right. That only launched 0.1 to the right. Kind of surprised myself there. We'll take that all day long. Kind of, or not even kind of. That was a very lucky shot. But like I always say, better to be lucky than good. So we got it to work out. Leaves us with a chip here for birdie from only 6 yards on the fringe. It's going to come out left. We're just going to hit a little 60 degree and we'll go about here. We only need to hit this about 2 yards. Let it roll out. All right. 2.3. I mean, that was pretty much what I was looking for. I just gave it a little bit too much respect, but I'll take that all day long. So there's a little bit difference in names based on what was on the SGT website on this, but at least for this within GSPro, it says Tobacco Road ForeBatten Charity. This is designed by CE Sim Golf in Sanford, North Carolina. Again, the whole reason why this came to be a 2-week tournament on SGT. I'll see if I'm not a active SGT user, but it is free from what they were talking about on the Between Two Biomes. I think you just have to sign up for a username and you can join that and play the 2-week tournament for the SGT if you guys are so inclined. But more so than that, I urge you guys to go over to ForeBatten.org. That's ForeBatten.org. And either do a one-time donation or do a recurring donation, monthly, yearly, weekly, whatever the options were. I clicked on it. I think you can just put in your credit card. Or if you're a big golf aficionado, and any of those auction items, which there's a ton of, there's like there's dozens and dozens and dozens, if not hundreds, of options there. And I'm sure there's something that's bound to catch your eye. Go over and check out the auction items. Again, raising money for juvenile Batten disease, which David Kahn and his wife unfortunately had their 2 twin daughters diagnosed with, which again is starting to render them. I don't know if they're completely blind at this point, but just heartbreaking. Blind and dementia, kind of a pretty severely debilitating disease. And again, those pediatric type of diseases just tear at my heartstrings. So great cause. I urge you guys to go over. As far as the golf, which was secondary here, we ended up even par through the 3 holes. So par on 1, par on 9, par on 18. We'll take a look at the stats quick. 3 pars, 284 longest drive. Can't say that too often. Also can't say 282 average drive too often. But 146 average ball speed, 149 was the best. 6.24 total feet of putting. That's not too bad. 5 putts, 1 sand save, about 20 minutes on the gameplay. 2 out of 3 greens regulation and 2 out of 3 fairways. So luckily I was able to piece together a halfway decent round here for this video. Again, great course for an even better cause, which I think I'll end up probably titling the video, something like that. But I'm going to wrap that up. You guys know my usual spiel, but again, more importantly than that, shout out to the members and thanks for watching. But again, go check out ForeBatten.org and donate what you can if you have the means. Enter one of those higher end auctions, and there's something for everyone on there. So great cause, go help them out, and just trying to do my part to raise awareness. But like I always say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be on the lookout for a full 18-hole live stream at this course. Try to raise some more awareness, and I'll see you guys in the next video.